Ladies and gentlemen, Vince here. Today we're checking out some brand new money making apps. I hope you all enjoy. First of all, we have Earn Live, play and win rewards. So this is what Earn Live looks like when you first launch it up. Top right corner of the screen, you have your coin-based currency. At the moment I have 19. Now Earn Live is one of these little get paid to platforms with offer walls and even surveys. But not just that, they also have a leaderboard system as well that will give you rewards based on the amount of activity you perform on the platform every single day. Before we check anything out though, let's go investigate the cash out options. So at least here in Australia, we either have a Binance option or a PayPal option. For PayPal, the minimum is 8,000 coins for $1 USD. Second option is 24,000 coins for $3 USD, and then the third option is 40,000 coins for $5 USD. Binance is the same concept, but it only goes up to $3 USD, so keep that in mind. The first offer wall is pub scale, and here are what the offers are on pub scale, at least in my own country. As you can see, we have an Ever Legion offer here for 1.5 million of the coins, and remembering that 8,000 coins equals $1, that converts into around $187 USD. Now these multi-tiered rewards are very frustrating in a way because they don't give you the bulk of the reward until you go all the way to the end. So that means you have to really get through all the minor offers with the minuscule pay to actually get to the reward that you want. And generally these are almost impossible to complete without spending real money. Now while PubScale on Earn Live does have various games that you can go through to generate these coins, I have to say the actual pay rates themselves are definitely very disappointing in my opinion. At least here in Australia, I can get so much better rewards on other applications right now for the time that it would take me to invest into these offers right here. Like most of these gaming offers that are full length ones, by the way, which would take probably weeks, are only giving us around $10 USD if we're lucky, okay? And you see, this is a thing that frustrates me because a lot of these apps could be so much better, but the pay rates are just not there anymore. And I don't know what's going on in 2024, most of these new apps have this same problem. To be fair, that could just be because the same developers are making different apps with the same pay rates, which you see often with money-making apps in general. A good example is this Grab a Toy offer. You could get this same offer on other offer walls for $15 USD instead of $5 USD. It's small things like this that make all the difference when it comes to completing offers, guys. You really don't want to waste your time, it's the most precious thing you have. Now, I try to complete an egg catcher offer on Earn Live. Very generic little game, you simply catch the falling eggs. You really can't get easier than that, right? The whole goal was for me to try and get to like, I think it was 100 eggs or so. I got to 30 and I wasn't rewarded everyone, but yeah, I was rewarded when I reached the 10 egg multi-tiered challenge. But for some reason, it didn't reward me the deeper I got into the application. I contacted PubScale and guess what? My offer is deleted and there's no history of me even doing it anymore, okay? But looking at my earning history, you can even see here that it says PubScale offer completed 78 coins, and that was to reach 10 of the eggs or so. So personally, not a big fan of PubScale on Earn Live right now. Just quickly everyone, if you enjoy what I do here on YouTube, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I appreciate you all so much for watching. You have no idea. Hoping to hit 200 likes today. Thank you very much. Now, we do have two survey providers, CPX Research and BitLab Survey. Something I will say is that Earn Live actually does have average prices for surveys, which is nice to see. We have many surveys willing to give us around $1 USD, which again is definitely the market average right now, I feel anyway, at least here in Australia. Obviously, the lower you go, the less amount of coins you're going to get for the surveys, but this is why it's up to you to pick and choose which ones are actually worth your time. Remember, with surveys, there's no guarantee. It's the same thing for every app out there, everyone, or any earning method, essentially. Surveys are very hit or miss. Screen outs, disqualifications happen all the time. There's not really much you can do about it except just answer the way you feel is the most honest that you can. In regards to BitLabs, and when it comes to the survey prices, again, they're all pretty average, nothing really spectacular at all. It's what you'd expect from a get paid to platform when it comes to survey prices. I mean, the higher the better, obviously, but we just didn't see it here today. Now, when it comes to the actual gaming offers on BitLabs, again, same situation as PubScale in my opinion, nothing spectacular at all, average prices across the board. Realistically, when it comes to any type of offer or situation like this, you really have to figure out which one you think you're going to be able to complete. All in all, if I had to choose, I'd rather BitLabs than PubScale in my opinion. We have a much wider range of variety here when it comes to gaming offers, which is exactly what you want to see, okay? Much bigger than PubScale, which is very interesting to me, by the way. In fact, look at this Ever Legion offer here, 2.29 million on BitLabs, everyone. Keep in mind though, some of these offers will have different requirements, which could modify the price. So that's just something to be aware of. But generally, BitLabs looks a lot better than PubScale in my country. Now they do have a daily pocket money area and a watch and earn area. 100 coins to watch an ad, which is literally nothing, everyone. And then we have the daily pocket money, which tapping on that played an ad, which did absolutely nothing. So it didn't give me any extra coins or anything like that. I highly suspect it's broken. So is Earn Live actually legitimate or not? Well, everyone, I am happy to say I cashed out $1 USD and I was paid within 1 day to my PayPal account without any issues whatsoever. Something to note here, there was a PayPal fee, so please keep that in mind, but I was paid out. So Earn Live is legitimate right now, at the time of this recording. Whether or not you think it's worth it, it's completely up to you, but at least now you know. Let's move on to the next app. Next up, we have Farmworld. Alright, so this one's a little bit of an interesting one, guys. This is what Farmworld looks like when you first launch it up. Top left corner of the screen, you can see your account balance. Now, Farmworld's interesting because all you need to do, simply press the play button, and then you're able to choose an animal. I'm not joking, everyone. There's a few animals that you can choose here, and in my opinion, choosing these animals means absolutely nothing to the earning rate, okay? At least in my own experience here in Australia. But yes, you do have a whole bunch of different animals that you can go through if you want to supposedly do certain things on your farmland. So I'm going to pick the cow here. This app is full of advertisements, by the way, just FYI. But now that we've entered into the farm, you can see that I have a currency system that just disappeared, by the way, because the app just turns off randomly every single couple of minutes. And now we're back again. That balance should slowly go up. And the reason for that is because advertisements are actually playing right now. At the bottom of the screen, you can see the timer, and that shows how long you've actually had the idle earning on for. So apparently I'm 88% away from earning 1 coin, and my cow is currently level 1. To my understanding, the longer that you have the app running for, the more level you get for the certain animal. But realistically, everyone, this is all the application is essentially, okay? Apparently my growth speed is 555 coins per hour. And now my growth speed's dropped to 0. Applications like these are completely ran off advertisements, so the less advertisements you see, the less revenue you're going to get. This is something to keep in mind, and the reason that I know that is because, everyone, this application is from good old Givvy. That's right, Givvy's back with another application in 2024, still offering us the exact same cash out options that we all know by now, surely. Very low cash out minimums, but a very, very slow earning rate. Pay here is 35 cents USD, with PayPal being $1.04 USD. Speaking of which, I almost have 1 cent right now. So what I'm going to do is give it a test, everyone. Let's be the dog this time. There's another advertisement, of course. And at this point, I'm going to give it around 10 to 20 minutes and see what we can generate. Alright, so after 22 minutes, we've earned a whopping 5 cents, everyone. Almost, by the way. Not quite yet, but we're almost there. And that's pretty much the reality of any Givvy app in 2024, okay? So, completely up to you. At least you now know what I get here in Australia. Let's move on to the other earning option. Farmworld does have offer walls, but every single Givvy offer wall, in my opinion, is severely underpaying the users to the point which I just don't understand. A majority of the surveys on BitLabs, for instance, are only going to give you 5 to 4 cents USD. Now, that is insane. I just don't comprehend how that's allowed, but they do it. Now, in relation to the gaming offers on BitLabs, I cannot actually understand why they are so low. This is the parachute offer for 8 million of the coins or so, right? Breaking it down, 1 million of the Givvy coins would convert into $1 USD. This full-length offer for the parachute is only going to give us $8 or so, where on other offer walls it's going for $35 or more USD. That just gives you an example of how much of a percentage is being lost here. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate any developer out there that actually takes the time to create apps like this, even if it is AIR or whatever Givvy is up to lately. My only concern really is the pay rate, okay? This is really, really rough. Like the magnet miner offer here, $11 dude. Again, same exact concept. Other offer walls, easily $40 or more in some cases. They really need to work on this price situation as soon as possible. Because the only people that suffer are you guys, the people that actually use these apps all the time. Funny enough, referring people will earn you more than completing a full-length survey almost, everyone. Pretty much does actually in most circumstances. 10 cents instantly when you refer a friend, plus 20% of their earnings for free without affecting them. If you guys want to join the Givvy application, where apparently you might get a sign-up reward of free coins, you're more than welcome to join via my code. But realistically, I'm having a hard time recommending this at all. The only redeeming factor, everyone, is that yes, I did cash out 60 cents USD to my Payeer account, and I was paid out within 1 single day. So they did actually pay me, which was great. But it begs the question, just because an application pays, does that really make it worth your time? And in this case, absolutely not. Completely up to you if you want to give it a shot, but I'm definitely not anymore. Thank you all so much for watching. Check out my channel for almost 1,000 money-making reviews. I'll catch you all next time.